There's actually both. So we do have some applications where Zigbee is being used as the backhaul, as we call it, back to the utility.
Okay.
But the majority of uses are going to be using it from the meter into the home.
So John and Jim, we're here at Ember in downtown Boston. Welcome to the Drive for Innovation.
Thank you.
You guys have been alive now for 10 years, and you're celebrating product shipment milestones, not corporate chronological milestones. So you said you did your first 10 million units?
Yeah.
In 9 years. Is that right?
Basically 9 years to ship the first 10 million units.
Right, and then the next 10 million, it's like poof.
Took 1 year. Yeah.
So what's going on in the world of Zigbee?
Zigbee, again, it's a growing market. Zigbee had kind of a big year last year where Zigbee's been adopted as kind of the standard in the meters, the electric meter space, with the whole smart grid initiative, smart metering. Really put Zigbee on the map. It's always had kind of great technology. Going after multiple markets, that's really been the lead market though today, is the smart grid. And now peripherals into the home are kind of that second piece of the market between in-home devices, gas meters, SMA space. So really more of owning the home is really where Zigbee is getting traction today.
So let me dive into that a little bit. So your Zigbee solution in a smart meter is communicating back into the home,
That's
or communicating back out to the utility, or that's a proprietary backhaul line?
There's actually both. So we do have some applications where Zigbee is being used as the backhaul, as we call it, back to the utility.
Okay.
But the majority of uses are going to be using it from the meter into the home. So it'll be talking from the meter into the home area network, or the HON.
Okay, and so Zigbee has become the true standard for this kind of communication, or the de facto standard?
I think it's trending towards being the de facto standard. I mean, there's definitely other protocols people talk about using for the HON communication, but for the most part, meter companies in North America have been designing in Zigbee chipsets into the meters and then looking to communicate into the home with that.
And so they're embracing it because part of the solution has a very strong power management value proposition, correct? Or, well, I mean, obviously you have the range. It has the right range, but in terms, it's very power miserly. Yes.
It is very power efficient. So Zigbee chipsets are known for being low power. There's also, within the protocol itself, there are some aspects to that allow it to have more devices than just a couple join a network and be a part of that network. So I think it's also scalability, being able to add more devices in the home as they're brought online. I think also within the meter itself, there's security concerns, and so within our chipsets, we're able to support those security with some security accelerators and items that go into the chip and the software, as well as in the hardware. So I think that within Zigbee, you are focused on low power for the end devices, the stuff in the home. At the meter, they're more concerned about some of the other features, robust range, making sure it can communicate through walls, and then of course making sure that as information is passed from the utility to the meter, it actually gets into the home in a nice manner.